Waist trainers in trying to lose fat or lose weight are a waste of time, really and truly. Because you can't spot lose fat. So to me it's just like a hyped over corset. You know how women back in the 18th, 19th centuries wear corset, you know, the push of the boobs and stuff like that. Really that's all the waist trainers is. It's kind of sucking in, squeezing in, but you're not losing any fat. You're just kind of rearranging the fat around your body, basically. So they're not a useful tool for losing fat. In the short term, yes, it gives you a nicer silhouette, it makes you look slimmer, you know, like the hourglass shape that a lot of women are seeking to achieve. But in the long run, you're not burning any fat.
Well, it's fat. And the only thing that really works for that is diet, primarily coupled with exercise. So what I would tell them is you need to look at what you're eating and make alterations or modifications to that.
But you know, then women that usually come and say, I want to get rid of these bingo veins, shake it, shake it, shake
It's
it.
fat. It's body fat.
So what will you tell them to do?
Change your diet.
Or how will you tell them to exercise? Or how they should train?
Well, most of the time, majority of the time, with females I see, it's nothing they're doing, because I see females who come to the gym and do hours of cardio. I don't see how they do it, because I hate cardio. I wish I could do it, but I don't think the training is the problem. Maybe they may need some guidance, but it's a diet. Diet is everything.
Genetics. That is such a crutch. I've heard that so many times. Either, oh, I'm big boned, or my mother was big boned, my grandmother was fat, anything along those lines. It's usually not true. Yes, genetics affects how you do things, how fat is burned, how it's metabolized, etc. But you just kind of have to find the way that works for you. I don't believe humans were made to be fat. We were made to move, to be healthy. So you just have to find the amount of time that you need to be exercising a week, types of food that you need to be eating, and then incorporate it into your program. What works for your friend may not necessarily work for you, because as you say, you have different genetics. But I think everyone can find their own level of fitness, whatever fitness is you, and whatever level of good health out there for you. So even though you might have seen relatives being overweight, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be that way. You just have to find what works for you.
Dietary supplements, yes. I think people should stick to the very basics. I think people try to get too fancy, too quick, too soon. The majority of what you need: a good multivitamin, multimineral, fish oils, vitamin E. And if you want to get a bit more complex, you could try branched chain amino acids and possibly a good pre-workout. That's about it. That's all you need.
Well, that depends on, I would say, your fitness level and what your goals are. So that can range from anything from twice a week to right up to 7 times a week or 7 days a week. As a beginner, I would say, as in someone who's never exercised before or has taken a long break from exercising, say you should exercise maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and you should focus mainly on, I would say, a full body routine to kind of get you introduced to the movements and give you enough time to rest, to get enough rest days in there.
I would say I'm more of an instinctive trainer. I don't necessarily like routine per se. I just go by how I feel most of the time. Sometimes I train 6 days a week, sometimes I train 7, sometimes I may only train 4. It all depends on how I'm feeling within that week.
It's terrible. There are too many overweight people in Barbados. Yes, I said it. Overweight men and overweight women, and worse off, overweight children. And if we don't change it, I'm afraid that it's just going to even spiral more out of control. Because it's is not being overweight in and of itself that affects just the person, but it kind of affects everybody around them, and even further. So that means you got more days off from work, more days off from school, because you're dealing with the problems associated with being overweight. So you really need to tackle it, and I think it's best done through education. And you gotta start in the schools. You gotta start with the young people, I think, because when you start there, then they can build the habits, so they have good habits going forth, so they know how to eat better and to exercise right.